Today's video will be all about using Google Jamboard as whiteboard in Google Meet. So let's find out if how this whiteboard works when we are interacting with our students. So now let's go to jamboard.google.com. Let's see how it looks like. So this is now the Jamboard. So here you can see the ready-made file for my students. And if you want to create your own, just click on this one. Here you are going to create then your new Jamboard. So there you go. Now let's go back to the one that I already made. So this one, let's click on here. Okay, so there you go. So this is the first page of my presentation. If you want to create another page for this presentation, just click on this next frame. If you want to add more, you can click, and then it depends on you on how many pages are you going to add. Now let's explore the tools that we are going to use in our presentation. So again, this would be your whiteboard, and this would then be the tools that you are going to use in your presentation. So the first one would be the marker. You could also have the pen, the marker, and then you could also have some highlighter, and then you could also have the brush. And then you could also change the color of these tools. Let's say, for example, if it's a pen, if you want black, you could actually use it. If you want to have another color, let's say, for example, it's a marker, you could also change the color of that one. So it's all up to you on what color you are going to choose with. And if there are some errors, you could actually erase this one if you want to. You could actually erase that one and then click on select so that you can click on the other tools of this Jamboard. And then if you want to add some notes, you can. Let's say, for example, that's a note, and then you could also change the color of your sticky notes. You could have green, you could have yellow, or any color that you like. And then click on save. And then after that one, since this one is very small, you could actually change the size of your note. You could have big, or you could also have bigger than that. And then you could also drag this one to the place where you want your sticky note to be present. And then you could also add some image. Just click on image, and then let's say, for example, you're searching for a robot, just click on the image that you would like to attach in your presentation and then click on select. So there you go. So that's the image, and you could also drag your image. Okay, so it's up to you in which place are you going to place your picture. And then if you want to add some shapes, you can also add. Let's say, for example, you want to have square, you can also have squares or any shapes that you want to have in your presentation. And then if you want to add some text, just click on this text box, click it here, and then you could also type. You could add some text in your presentation. And then for the last one would be the laser. So this laser can be used when you are going to point on any picture of your presentation. Now, how are you going to present this one to your students? So again, just go on to your Google Meet. Okay, so there you go. So you have your Google Meet this time, and then click on present. Choose a Chrome tab since that one is found in the Chrome tab, and then click on the Untitled Jam or your Jamboard, and then share it. So there you go. Your students then will be able to see this one in your Google Meet. And then don't forget to pin it so that that would then be the focus of your discussion. So as what you can see, your students now are able to see your presentation. Now, what about when we want our students to interact with us while we are presenting this activity? So what they're going to do is just to click on share. You can add people here or groups, or you may also copy the link and then send this one to your students using your chat box. So just send the link, send it to them, and then after sending, your students will then open this link and then they will be able to use the toolbox or the tools that are present in your Jamboard. So there you go. You can then have an interaction with your students.